In this video, the standard SOP and POS representation of logical expressions are discussed. Generally, the Boolean functions can be expressed as sum of products form, that is SOP, or product of sums form, that is POS, of all the variables within the systems. The sum of product forms can also be represented as sum of min terms. Same way, the product of sum form can also be represented as product of max terms. These sum of product or product of sum form representations are called as canonical form of representations. Now let's see what is sum of products form representations. First, say about product term. The product term is the logical product of several variables on which a function depends is considered to be a product term. The product term is represented by the AND functions. The variables in the product terms can be either in complemented form or uncomplemented form. For example, A, B, C dash is a product term, or otherwise it's called as a min term. The standard SOP form representation of logical expression is Y is equal to ABC dash plus A dash B dash C dash plus A dash B dash C dash. Here this is one min term, this is another min term, and this is another min term. So total 3 min terms are there in this expressions. The sum of these 3 min terms or product terms are called as sum of product forms. The other way to define sum of product form is the logical sum of two or more logical product terms. It's basically an OR operation of AND operated variables. For example, here are two expressions are represented in SOP forms. This is one expression and this is another expressions. The min term or product terms have the variables in either complemented or uncomplemented forms. And the variables are A, B, C. Now this two expressions we are saying as sum of products form. So this is a sum of products forms. Now what is standard sum of product forms? Standard sum of product form is each product term should have all the three variables in either complemented or uncomplemented form is called standard SOP form. For this example, here ABC dash, the total variables are 3, that are A, B, C. The 3 variables are represented in each product terms. So this expression is called standard SOP form. But this expressions, any two variables only present. So we are calling it's just a SOP form, but it's not a standard SOP form. So from this we can say that the standard SOP means all the three variables should be present in each product terms. Now let's see how to represent the min terms. For example, A, B dash, C dash and D dash. How we are going to write in terms of binaries? For this min terms, we have to write 1 for the uncomplemented form and 0 for the complemented terms. So A is uncomplemented term, so I have written 1, and B dash, C dash and D dash, these are in complemented form, so I am written equivalent 0, 0. Now this is 1, 0, 0, 0 in binary form. The equivalent decimal is 8. So this is min term 8. Now one more example, A dash B C D. The equivalent binary representation is A dash is represented as 0, B C D is represented as equivalent 1 1 1. So this is equivalent 7 in decimals. This is the way to represent in this is the way to represent minterms in binary. This is the truth table representations for three variables. For three variables or A, B, C, with these three variables we can make 8 combinations. 2 power 3 is equal to 8. So 8 combinations we can make, that is 0 to 7, total 8. So 0, 0, 0. The equivalent minterm representation for 0, 0, 0 is for uncomplemented term we will represent 1 and the complemented terms will represented as a bar. So 0 is in complemented form, so we are written as a bar. B is complemented form, so B bar, and C is uncomplemented form, C bar. So 0, 0, 0 equivalent minterm representation is A bar, B bar, C bar. And second term 0, 0, 1. Here 1 is in uncomplemented form, so we are written as C. Similar way, the equivalent minterms are represented in this table. Now let's see about the sum of product form in tabular form. So the given question is f is equal to a, b, c, three variables, and the variables are 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now how to represent in table? So here the min terms are 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We know for the three variables we can make 8 combinations. So 0 to 7. M0 to M7 we have written. Now how to represent the minterm expressions in the truth tables? So here 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These three are our questions. So in that F, coming under the F, we have to write 3. This is minterm 3. We have to represent 1. Minterm 4. We have to represent 1. 5 also we have to represent 1. 6 is 1. 7 is also 1. Now the function f is represented in truth table form. So the equivalent expressions, the logical expressions for this question is written like this. Now this is 1, 0, 0, that, sorry, 0, 1, 1. This is for minterm 3, this is minterm 4, this is minterm 5, this is minterm 6, and this is minterm 7. Now let's see the procedure to obtain the standard SOP form. The standard SOP form means each minterm should contain all the variables. So first we have to examine each minterm, and if it is a minterm, that is all the variables are present in the minterm, then we have to kept it as such. Otherwise, the missing variable we have to multiply with that. Suppose one minterm, the variable a is missing. So we have to multiply the minterm with a bar. Suppose the minterm b is missing, then we need to multiply with b plus b bar. Suppose if the minterm, suppose if the variable c is missing, then we have to multiply with c plus c bar. Now we will multiply all the terms, then eliminate the repeated terms. Now let's see the example, how to obtain the standard SOP form. The given question is f is equal to a plus bc. The question have three variables, that is a, b, c. So from the question itself we can see that the minterm 1 is a and the minterm second is bc. So the minterm 1 have two variables are missing, that is b and c, and minterm second how the missing variable as a. So what we are doing is we are multiplying with the missing terms. So the first minterm, the missing variables are b and c. So we are multiplying with b plus b bar and c plus c bar. And the second minterm, the missing variable is a. So we are multiplying with a plus a bar. Now we will do normal multiplications. Then we will check the repeated terms and eliminate them. Here the ABC and ABC, two repeated terms are present. So we are eliminated one term. So in the final answer we are taken 1. So this is the final expressions. Now we are writing in terms of decimal. Here the A B dash C dash, we will write equivalent binary, then we will convert it to equivalent decimal. Here this summation symbol represents an minterm SOP functions. And here the question is f is equal to a bar b plus b c bar plus b bar c bar. The given question, we have three variables, but we have one variable missing in each min terms. So we are multiplying with the missing terms in the first step. Here this a bar b, the missing variable is c, so we are multiplying with the c variable. Second min term variable a is missing. Third min term also variable a is missing. Now we are multiplying the terms. Then we are returned equivalent binaries. Then eliminated the repeated terms. 2 is 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0 is repeated 2 times. So we are eliminated. Then we are returned equivalent decimal. In this example, the min terms 1 and 2 have the missing variables. So the min term 1, the missing variable is C, and min term 2, the missing variable is A. So we are multiplied with the missing variables, then return the equivalent binaries, then from binary to decimal we have written. So this is the answer. This example have 4 variables. So here the third min terms have one variable is missing, that is D, and the fourth min terms 2 variables are missing, that is C and D. Now let's see how to write. The third variable D is missing, so written D plus D bar. The fourth variable C and D is missing, so we are written C plus C bar and D plus D bar. So normal multiplication we are doing, then finally return the equivalent binary, then equivalent decimal. This is the way to represent. The summation symbol is used to represent the SOP form. Here the first min term, the variable b is missing, so we are multiply with b plus b bar. Second min term variable d is missing, so d plus d bar. Third min term variable b is missing, so b plus b bar, and the fourth min term variable d is missing, so d plus d bar. This is the four variable question. So we are obtain the equivalent binary and decimal. In this example, the variables b is missing in the second min term. In the third min term, variable a is missing, and the last min term variable I is missing. So we are multiplied. Then we have converted into binary form, then decimal form. Now let's see the product of sum form. What is sum term? The logical sum of several variables on which a function depends is considered to be a sum term. The variable in the sum term can be either in true form or in the complemented form. The example for sum term representation is a plus b plus c dash. It is a sum term. The other way to represent sum term is max term. Now product of sum form. The logical product of two or more logical sum term is called a product of sum expression. It is an AND operation of OR operated variables. The example for product of sum expression is this one, a plus b plus c dot a plus b dash plus c. This is an example for product of sum expressions. Now, what is standard product of sum expressions? Standard product of sum expression means each sum term should contain all the variables in either complemented or uncomplemented form. Now, let's see the example. Here, in this question, it's a three variable one. But in the first sum term, we have one variable is missing, that is C. So this expression is normal product of sum expressions. Now standard POS form means each sum term should contain all the three variables in either complemented or uncomplemented form. This is called standard POS form. Now let's see how to represent the max term. In these expressions we have three max terms. Now how we will see how to represent in binary form. Here the product of sum expression is an inverse of SOP form. That means one have to write for the complemented terms and 0 for the uncomplemented form. So for this example, uncomplemented forms are written as 0 and complemented terms are written as 1. So in this example, A is written as 0, B is written as 0 and C is written as 0. And the complemented terms are written as 1. C bar is 1, B bar is 1. Here for this example, A is written as 0, the complemented terms B bar, C bar, D bar is written as 1, 1, 1. Now here A bar is represented as 1 and BCD is represented as 0, 0. This is the way to represent binary in the max terms. For example, the max term M7 is represented as 0, 1, 1, 1. The equivalent expression is A plus B dash plus C dash plus T dash. Now let's see how the product of sum expressions can be written in the tabular form. So for 0, 0, 0, the equivalent max term representation is A plus B plus C. 0, 0, 1, the equivalent max term representation is A plus B plus C dash. 1, 1, 1 can written as A bar plus B bar plus C bar. The symbol pi is used to represent the product of sum expressions. The question is f is equal to pi of 0, 0, 1, 2. The product of sum expression is used to represent 0 in the truth table. So this f is the output 0, 1, 2. We have to represent 0 in the table. So this is the product of sum expressions in the tabular form. Now let's see SOP and POS from the truth table. The output expression is Y. So from this, for getting the expression for SOP, we have to take one combination. So this is the expression for SOP 1, that is 2, this is 4, this is 5 and this is 6. So 2, 4, 5, 6 is SOP expressions, and product of sum expressions we are getting from the 0 from the truth table. So 0, 1, 3 and 7. These are the expressions for POS. Now let's see how to obtain the standard POS form. So first we have to verify each max term whether it is a max term, that is all the variables are present in the max term or not. We have to check it. If it is a max term, then we have to keep it as such. Otherwise we have to add with the missing variables. So suppose if A variable is missing, then we have to add with A dash. If B is missing, then we need to add with B dash, or C is missing, then we need to add with C dash. Then we have to add all the terms and eliminate the repeated terms. Now let's see one example. F is equal to A dash into b plus c dash. Here, this is the 3 variable questions. So, this is one max term and this is second max term. So, in the max term 1, 2 variables are missing. That is, b and c variables are missing. And the second max term, one variable a is missing. So, now we will add with the missing variables b dash plus c dash. Then c, the second max term variable a dash is added. Now this c is splitted into two max terms. A, that is like this, a dash plus b dash plus c, then a dash plus b dash plus c dash. Then this max term is splitted into two like this. Now this max term is splitted into two and this max term is splitted into two. So finally we will get 6 max terms. Then we have to eliminate the repeated max terms and write the equivalent binaries, then convert into decimal. This is the expression representation for POS form. In this example, the first max term variable c is missing, so we are added with c dash. Second main term a is missing, so a dash. Third main term, all the 3 variables are present, so leave it as it is. So now c is splitted into two max terms and this a is splitted into 2 more max terms. So now repeated terms are eliminated. 0 is repeated 2 times, we are eliminated 1 term. Then we are converted into equivalent decimal. This is the procedure to obtain standard POS form. In this example, the missing term in the first max term is c dash and the second max term is a dash and the third max term is also a dash. Now we are splitted the terms and converted into binary, then decimal. This is the 4 variable examples. Here the first max term 2 variables are missing, so a dash plus b dash. Second max term 2 variables are missing, d dash. Third max term 1 variable is missing, c dash, and the fourth max term 1 variable c dash is missing. This is the steps to obtain the equivalent POS expressions. This is also a 4 variable question. So we will check 4 variables are present in each max terms. Then missing variable we will add. Then we will do the simplifications and final expression we will obtain in max terms. Now conversion between canonical forms. The given expression is f is equal to summation of 2, 4, 5, 6. This is the 3 variable map. So the 3 variables we can write up to 0 to 7. So this is the SOP terms. The missing terms are coming under the POS form. So the missing terms are represented as F dash 0, 1, 3, 7. So now the proof for that, how to obtain. So we will write the equivalent min-term representation of 0, 1, 3, 7. Then we will take the complement of that. Then apply the De Morgan's theorem to get the max terms. So from this we will get the max terms 0, 1, 3, 7. So from the SOP we can obtain the max POS expressions in this way. So this is the conversion between canonical forms. Thank you.